Alright, today we are going to be installing and reviewing the upgraded rear engine bay covers from Billfaro. So I just cracked open the package. Go ahead and peel this back. Let's get a first look at these things. Move this out of the way. And these are the first ones I've seen that come in red, so I'm pretty excited about them. Oh, they're light. Oh. Well, that looks awesome. Check that out. Alright, let me get this one out of the way so we can see the other one. So I got them both out of the box here, and they look incredible. And not only do they look good, but they even have this heat resistant tape underneath leading to the vent holes, which is great thinking on their part. So we have the two pieces, and they come with these lovely washers, which is how we're going to reuse the factory hardware. So we'll go ahead and let me show you how clean the fitment is on these. Just gonna pop it right here into place. I mean, just like that. Aligns perfectly. Wow, does that look great in there. And look at the match to the torch red. If you happen to have torch red paint and you want to maintain that aesthetic into the engine bay, that looks fantastic. Okay, so I think I can get this out with a T30. And we have 1, 2 on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that and start undoing those bolts. Okay, we've got our T30 here, and I'm just gonna, yep. Comes out real easy. And obviously you don't have to keep this in place while you do this, but since the holes are big enough to grab it, I'm just going to go ahead and do it now with this off. And there it is. That's straightforward. Let me get the other side done. There it is. That's straightforward. Let me get the other side done too. Okay, so I've gotten them both out. Once again, I mean, these literally just drop into place. And unlike a lot of the other ones I've seen, they come around over here. So you don't end up with that profile that cuts in like this, and then that weird gap where that portion right there is uncovered. So I like that so much better. Alright, I mean, that is in the correct spot right there. I got the washer on the bolt now, and I'm just going to go ahead, plop this in there, and then just start to hand tighten it. I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. Plop that in there, and then just start to hand tighten it. And go ahead and grab my ratchet. Start to tighten this down for real. Until I can get this washer nice and centered. Yeah. Make sure my fitment here is justified in the right spot. And I can start to tighten this down. Perfect. We're going to do the same thing with the other one. just until it's snug. Now we're going to repeat this on the other side. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. Now mind you, I noticed this after I started installing. There'll be both a sort of domed and a flat washer here. So the domed washer should be in the front and the flat washer should be in the rear. I'm going to grab my next piece here. Again, these are really nice and light, so you can pretty easily maneuver these into position with one hand. And you'll see, I mean, the fitment is just perfect, so they really just go exactly where you want them. And then I just like to push them up against this seam right here. And then I've already got those bolts out, so I'm going to take my sort of domed washer here, and I'm going to string my bolt through and drop it into the right spot. Give it just a few turns by hand so it's set up. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my flat washer and my second bolt. And just reach back here and pop this one in. Alright, and now I can go ahead and finish the job with my ratchet. And then once you get close, just make sure manually that you're centered so it looks nice visually. Just keep on making that adjustment as you go. It'll be easier if you have both hands free. There we go. And you'll notice as you go, it'll sort of start to flatten out a little bit as everything bends into place. Alright, we've got that one nice and tight. And now we'll reach into the back and do that last one. Be mindful of the glass if you're using a ratchet. You don't want to knock that or ding that. And you just want to keep on going until you're snug. You don't want to overly tighten it. There we go. And now you can see our final product. Wow. I mean, that is a lot of look. That just looks great. Makes such a big difference inside of the engine bay. And you still have vents. They're heat treated on the bottom, so you don't have to worry about any warping with the plastic. You still have the vents. You have these great washers keeping everything in place. You reuse the factory hardware. And my favorite part, this upgrade they've made here to extend it out further so that you don't end up with this sort of triangular dead zone around the riser there. Wow. If you're taking your car to shows, this is an absolute home run. It's a must. Get you close on the other side here. And the color. I mean, you can see it against that torch red. The color is dead on. So I love these. These are going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. And I highly recommend them. Also just wanted to grab a quick video of what they look like from outside the car with the hood, the rear hatch shut. And that is great. There's shadows cast on that one here in my garage. But yeah, I mean, they are peeking out. And they definitely look great. I bet in the sunlight even better. Definitely highly recommend 10 out of 10 for these.